CDC Advisory Committee postponed a decision on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine today. It wants to see more details on blood clots. The J&J vaccine was put on pause by federal regulators on Tuesday. 6 women between 18 and 59 years old suffered blood clots 6 to 14 days after receiving the shot, as did a 25-year-old male during clinical trials.
Right now, we believe these events to be extremely rare. But we are also not yet certain we have heard about all possible cases, as this syndrome may not be easily recognized.
The committee wants to see more data on blood clots. The CDC says there is no definitive link at this point between the vaccine and the adverse events. Health officials say the risk is exceptionally low for anyone who received the J&J shot more than a month ago. Just hours after the Johnson & Johnson pause, the group that monitors the health of pregnant women has recommended pregnant and postpartum women get either the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists says those blood clots in young women create the biggest concern.
Pregnancy itself is a risk factor for blood clots. So when you think about that, the serious side effect we're talking about is blood clots, anything you can do to reduce that risk makes sense.
Doctors say pregnant women who have already gotten the Johnson & Johnson vaccine should listen to their bodies. They should get medical help if they experience any symptoms, including severe headache, abdominal pain, leg pain, or shortness of breath. More than 2,000 residents near Lee Summit are vaccinated tonight. They got their shots at a drive-through clinic that is still going on. KMBC9's Michael Mahoney is there. Hi, Michael.
I want to step out. Hi, Laura. This vaccination event is lasting until 8 o'clock. Hello, this is a vaccination event, lasts until 8 o'clock tonight. We want to show you something. I'll step out of the way. This is the largest crowd that we have seen here since being here at noon today. This is by appointments only. More than 1,200 shots today, a supply of 2,200 for the day total, and another 2,200 for Thursday.
Hi there, how are you? Good, how are you? Any allergies to any vaccines that you've had in the past?
No. Brian Dressel was ready for his Pfizer shot. He was one of the first people lining up at Legacy Park Soccer Complex this afternoon.
All right.
You're not even
painless.
bleeding. There you go. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
He and many others say it was good to start toward vaccination, but he also says he's still going to wear a mask.
I don't want to upset anyone, but it'll be nice to know that I'm at a lower risk for contracting the virus after this.
It'll allow me to maybe open up more in my own personal life with family and things.
I think I'm going to keep up with the mask and everything until I don't know, until I feel confident that things have calmed down quite a bit.
Okay.
Since they're using the Pfizer vaccine, which has to be stored at extremely cold temperatures, they're keeping most of it at the Lee Summit Medical Center.
Their facility's just a few minutes away from the park here, and so they have the resources to be able to maintain the ultra-cold storage requirement.
Back live here again, they vaccinated more than 1,200 with a supply of 2,200 today. This continues until 8 o'clock tonight. They have another 2,200 for tomorrow. This is by appointment only, and it will run until from noon until 8 again on Thursday. Michael Mahoney, KMBC 9 News.
The pause on the use of Johnson & Johnson coronavirus vaccine has health experts closely watching for an impact. And one of the benefits of the vaccine, it doesn't have to be kept at ultra cold temperatures. So it could be sent to smaller, more rural areas. But health experts helping with the rollout say Moderna's vaccine has proven durable.
And we've had a pretty limited supply of Johnson & Johnson up to this point anyway. So rural areas should still have vaccine available. Because I think Moderna has largely been that primary source for them even before Johnson & Johnson was granted an EUA.
And doctors also say in many places hesitancy is an issue and vaccine supply is now outpacing demand. Starting today, Children's Mercy Hospital has become one of the few hospitals in the country to take part in the phase 1 vaccine trial for Pfizer. Kids just 6 months to 12 years old will be studied. Across the country, 4,500 children will eventually take part in the trial. Here in the metro alone, the hospital says 5,000 kids are already signed up. At Children's, just 3 kids were enrolled today, so the hospital can find the right dose.
In order to get rid of this pandemic, we need to be able to offer vaccine to everyone.
And children so far have been missing because we needed to make sure the vaccine was safe first for adults. Now it's the stage where we tested in children, and that's why it's exciting.
As the trial grows, children in the study will eventually get 2 doses of the vaccine, but then have to have multiple blood draws and nasal swabs for COVID. And because of that, the doctor says the study just isn't for everyone.